the cloud, and you guys can start with a few breaths up. We're going to go down to the mat pretty quickly. I'm going to do just a little bit of balancing. So, yep. Okay, it must be on. All right, inhale up and exhale. Keep going. I got to lower this. 2. Good. And 3. We're going to take about 10 of these squats, just enough to get the legs some activity. 2. And 3. Keep going. And 4. 5. Your knee tracks with your second toe. 6. 7. Beautiful. 8. 9. And then 10. Gorgeous. We're going to bring it back up to a calf raise. Now both heels are underneath your hips. Go up and back down. Inhale up and back down. You're looking great. This is to build the strength on the lower leg. 4. Good. Arms can go along for the ride. 5. Hello, Marty. And 6. And 7. Good. Knees are long but soft. 8. 9. And then 10. Now one set of chair squats. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Sit down, and I'm going to show you from the side. Look how the booty goes back. 2. And 3. And 4. Good. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. Looking great, guys. 9. And then 10. And then take the foot up into a tree pose. We're going to hold a balance. You can remove your sock if you have one on like I do. And I'm going to count to 30. The goal is just to stay. It's okay if you move, but to try to keep the foot off the ground for 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. 16, breathing. 17, shoulder blades down the back. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. The hands come to the heart. Lower that foot. Let's do the other side. I'm going to remove my sock for balance. Lift up your toes to the calf or to the inner thigh. We're going to take those arms up. Shoulder blades down the back. 1. Make sure you have a little bit of tone right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Good. 27, 28, 29, and 30. Bring the hands down. Let that foot down. Now we're going to take side leg abduction. It's going to be 10 reps. Your goal is to keep that foot off the floor and balance. So this is dynamic balance. 2, 3, beautiful. 4, 5, 6, this hip is working. 7, 8, 9, 10 on the other side. We're going to inhale, open up, 10, and 2, 3, beautiful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, very good. 9, and then 10. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take it down to a down dog. So take your arms up. Now on your exhale, your hands go down, your feet go back. This is the down dog. You can stay there. I'm going to adjust the camera. I'm going to adjust the mirror. And we'll meet in down dog. Heels are heavy. You can walk the dog as well. That's it. So you're going to feel the calves stretching. You're gonna feel the hamstrings stretching a little. Your weight is back. Both heels are gonna press for a moment. 5, neck is soft. 4, 3, 2. Now, as you're ready, shift your body weight. Right now, you're in a plank. And your hands are underneath your shoulders, they're vertical. If you'd like to add on, you can pull your right knee under and hold. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, let that foot come back, pull your left knee under and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and put that left foot back. Now take your right knee towards your left elbow. 5, 4, oblique. 3, 2, put that foot back, left knee towards the right elbow and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and put that foot back. Inhale. Now on your exhale, shins come down. Either take a child pose, or if you'd rather take a down dog, you can take that. Some type of active recovery. 3, 2, and 1. Now come back. This time your elbows can be down on the floor. We're going to hold this plank. If you'd like to add on, push forward through your toes and back through your heels 10 times. Exhale and inhale. If that causes any discomfort, just hold a plank. If you have any issues with your feet, you can put your shins on a roller. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now rest your pelvis. This is Sphinx pose. Pull your belly up. Let your hands assist you higher. Shoulder blades down the back. Shake out any tension in your neck. I'm looking at you, but you can look straight ahead once you get the cues. 5, good, Marty. 4, yeah, neck. 3, 2. Now we're going to continue with that. So go down, hover your hands. Now take an inhale and lift up your back, and then let your hands lift you higher. Exhale to lower your torso and lift up both legs. Hamstrings and glutes. Lift up your back. Don't use your hands at first. Let your hands assist you. Very good. Exhale, lower down. Lift up both legs. Lower, lift up your torso. Let your hands assist you. And lower. Now lift your thighs. And lower. Now lift up your back. And lower, lift up both thighs. Lift up your torso and hold. 10, find a place that feels like the upper back is opening. 7, chin tuck just a little, Polly. Good, and pull your belly up. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower back down. Perfect. Now one child pose. You can take the knees wide just to mix it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We're going to take a side plank. Your elbow is, I'm going to double up my mat. Your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. We're going to take that arm up. Hold that plank. This is a static plank. 10. To modify, you're on your hip or your knee. 9, 8, 7. Head's against the same wall that your back is. 5, 4. Good. Make sure your head's not dropping towards the floor. 3. It's in line with your spine. 2. Good. Now other side. I'm flipping so I can see your pretty little faces. Your upper back's against the same wall that your head is against. It's the same wall that your booty's against. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And on the 1, lower that hip. Let's hit it to the other side. Now we're going to add on a tree possibility. So from the start, I'm going to put my foot where I want it. You could put yours on the floor if you don't want to do this variation, or on the calf if you want a lesser. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. If you took longer to get up there, just hold it longer. No problem. 2. Now lower with care. See how I'm careful with my shoulder. I'm not just collapsing. We're going to do the other side. Now I'm going to put that foot where I want it. Then come up. 10, head against a wall, good, 9, 8, beautiful, 7, 6, 5, 4, I like the way you're lifting your hip, 3, 2, now we're heading to the other side, plank Monday, right? This is the other side. Now both feet are on the ground, take your top arm up. And we're gonna do a thread the needle here. So this top arm and this torso, they're gonna rotate. And then your top arm opens up. Now exhale, rotate. Now open up and exhale. 3, open, 4, open, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hang in there really strong. 10, hold on, ta-da, lower that hip with care, switch it to the other side. Now the modification is that your foot can be on the floor or you can be on your knees. Otherwise you're going up, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale and exhale, 5, keep going, 6, your arm is vertical, so if you slide, 7, down your mat, take the time to set it back up vertical again, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. We're going to go back to the other side. I like a set of 3s. And we're going to add on, possibly, please don't do this if that's not for you. We're going to put a hand behind our head. Now you could take this elbow to knee 8 times, 7. If that's not for you, just hold still. 6, 5, there you go. 4, good. I like the way you're just holding still if you need to. 3, nice. 2, and 1. Now the other side, coming to your elbow. Great. Okay. Inhale and exhale. 1. You got it. 2. No, it's okay if you just need to hold still. 3. Exhale. 4. 5. Terrific. 6. 7. And 8. All right, lower your booty. Now make sure you have enough mat behind you. We're going to take a partial roll down. Roll up and down wherever you can keep your feet on the ground. In other words, if your feet kick, that's the end of your roll. You don't want to go down anymore. If your feet keep kicking, try putting a Dynaband around your thighs. That'll help. Or just don't go as far. Or put your feet a little further away from you. So if you haven't been like this, it's really hard to keep the seesaw even. So roll. Now, those of you that are doing okay, you could go all the way back. That's going to be a lot harder, isn't it? Very good. So just listen to how your body feels today. And we're going to take 4 more. And exhale. If you're doing this one, it's the roll up in Pilates. You inhale, you squeeze the legs together. 2. Good. We do 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Now we are going to do a reverse plank. The fingers are facing you for most of us. Your knees are bent to modify, or you lift up and you hold. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Now the booty comes down again. We're going to take an inhale and roll down. This time for 20 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hang in there. 12. You may have to put your feet further away. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Good. 18, 19, 20. Put your feet down. Curl your booty up. Your spine up and down. Lower back. is getting mobilized. You're getting strong and stretched, flexibility and strength. Your goal is to keep your hip bones level. They're the same height. One's not higher than the other. You want to feel your booty and your hamstrings. Your low back is active, but it's not tense. Stay up and just hold. 10. All four corners of your feet have equal pressure. 9. 8. You could slide a pencil underneath your neck. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. I'm going to take another inhale and exhale, lower down. Lift the feet like there's a table underneath your ankles. Take your hands behind you. Rotate your shoulders and then take it. Rotation. Right, left. If you have any neck strain, keep the head down and just kick up towards the sky vertically. Or you could put a pillow behind your head. Or you could put a Pilates ring or a Dada band behind your head to modify and hold that. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your feet. Curl your spine up and down. And this is two-footed bridge. You can keep two-footed bridge or take your right leg onto your ankle onto your thigh and lift up and down with this right ankle on your thigh. So you're basically doing a one-footed bridge. You're maybe feeling a little bit of hip stretch on that other one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, and then let that foot come down. Take your other ankle up. Now lift up and down. Otherwise, you're doing a two-footed bridge, or you could do a happy baby for a stretch. 2, 3, good. Your neck is soft. 4, 6, good. Lift up and down. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now lower your feet down. Take both legs in for a moment. Move your ankles in some circles. Change the direction. Point and flex. Spread the toes. We're keeping those ankles and feet mobile for balance. Lift up your legs. Take your hands behind your right thigh. Curl your shoulders off the mat and your shoulder blades, and then switch your legs. Single straight leg stretch. Feel a hamstring stretch every time you bring a leg in. Lift up your shoulder blades so that your neck doesn't strain you at all. Now pull your toes back. Now you're going to feel more stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5. Belly pulls in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rest just for a moment. We're going to put those moves together. Take your fingers behind your head. Lift your legs up. Rotate towards your extended leg, your opposite extended leg. Rotation. So we did an oblique movement here with the single straight leg stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Now hands to your knees and just rock a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Both feet down. In, go back to a bridge. Now go up and down with your bridge. If you'd like to add on, this time your right leg goes up to the sky, go up and down. 10, 9, so you could be doing single bridge or you could be doing double bridge again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other foot comes down, or if you were doing double bridge, you're still doing double bridge. 1, and you might even just hold still. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that foot down, lower that body down. Now hands go to the the ankles or the inner sides of the feet, and the knees press out. This is also called supine bound angle. You might like to add a little movement right and left with this. Your inner thighs. Are stretching. Your low back is stretching. And we're going to hug those shins. Now, tuck your chin, lift up your shoulder blades. The single straight leg stretch looks like this. You stretch out and then you hug. You stretch out and then you hug. Now, if you need it easier, you're going to go more vertical with the arms and the legs. If you need it harder, of course, stretch out. Shoulder blades are off the mat, legs squeeze together. Hold on to a ribbon the whole time between your inner thighs. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Now let your left leg down, send your right leg up. This is called leg circles. You're going to take a leg circle as big as you can, keep your shoulder blades down. Your shoulder blades are down. That's how you know that you don't want it any bigger if they try to come off the mat. You want to avoid any clicking, keeping the shoulder blades down, but without tension in your neck. Shake out your neck if you need to. 10 the other way, out to in. Inhale to start the circle. Exhale to finish the circle. 3, 4. Pour the other leg down. 5, 6, 7. The lower the leg is, the harder it is for your ribs to stay down. 8, so you want to keep those ribs down. 9. If you have any neck tension, try a pillow. Now take a hug in that leg. Just hug it. Just move that ankle. Just get some freedom in there. All right, let's take that right leg down. Take your other leg up. Draw a circle. 1, 2. Good. 3. And you know the modification, if your ribs just keep coming off the mat, another modification is you can bend that leg that's on the floor or bend the leg that's in the air. So there's a few ways to modify most poses. So don't feel locked in to something being uncomfortable. 10 the other way. And if I don't address it in class, just email me later. There are so many ways to modify postures. 5, the most important thing is you're doing something. 6, 7, you're taking some time to care for your body. And then 10, now you're going to hug that leg in. You might point and flex your foot. You might roll your ankle, spread the toes. We're going to lift up both legs. Now, I'm going to show a tiny baby lower of the legs. That's a bit of abdominals. Now, if you want this harder, your hands go behind your head. Lift up your shoulder blades, lower your legs, and you're going to point and flex. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the legs. Now with your head down, place your hands on the floor and act like there's a bicycle in the air. Do you see how that's already enough for a lot of us? There's already some ab tone. There's already the neck's in a safe place. If you'd like to add on, you can bicycle up and down. Now try to do it without kicking a leg wildly forward. You can use your arms. I'm going to show you how you can make it harder by crossing your arms on your sternum. Very good. Good. Behind your hand, your hands behind your head is an even harder variation. 3, 2, take 1 more. 1, and then rest. Good. All right, this is going to be right ankle to left thigh. Reach your hands to the window. Now you can clasp your shin or you can clasp your thigh. It is nice sometimes just to rock here and enjoy that hip stretch in different angles. So relax here. I'm going to do a slow count to 30 for us while you just enjoy. You can shut your eyes and you can breathe into the diaphragm. Let go of any tension. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, let's take that ankle to thigh. Reach your hands to the window. You might roll, you might move around circles, relax tension. Letting all the tension go out of the hip. Taking another moment, inhaling. Now on your exhale, you're gonna just keep your hands around that right shin. You're gonna lift up your shoulder blades and take your left leg out. Now inhale, as you exhale, hug your left shin and take your right leg out. Now notice how I'm just switching which leg I'm hugging. That's it. Yeah, there you go. All right, now lift up enough that your neck is good. I like what I see so far. Now pull your toes back. Let's take 10. Good. Karen, lift up just a little bit more. 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, recover. Very good. Your feet go down. You're going to curl your spine up. Now we're going to add on, lift up your right leg. Now it's a possible, so if you need to leave your foot down, you can, but this is a possibility. While you're here, point and flex this top leg. Just take 10 times while you're in a one-legged bridge. The hips are level. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now lower that foot, and we're going to take the other one up. Good, your hips are level. Now just point and flex. If you need to stay put, yeah, that's good, Polly. I think just stay put. 5, 6, 7, lift your hip. 8, 9, 10. Lower that foot. Now lower your spine, lengthen one leg out. So both thighs are pretty parallel. If you would like, add on a crunch here, a basic modified crunch. If you would like to add on, walk up that leg. And this is like you're climbing a tree, and then you can exhale and do it again. If this wasn't okay, you can just stretch the hamstring, or you can do that modified crunch where your shoulder blades come off the mat. 3, looking good. 4, I like it. 5, we are going to switch the legs, so go up. 5, and inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 2. We have one more. Now you could either rest, or if you'd like to take both legs up, you come up, you take a teaser, and you come back down. And you come up, you take a teaser, and you come back down. 3, good. 4, and 5. And then pause. Good. Hands to your legs, take a little stir. Now I'm going to have you roll over to do a plank again. If you would like to do a fancy way to get into your plank, you're going to take your legs and come up, cross your ankles, hands to the front of the mat, step back. If you don't want anything to do with that, just turn over and do a plank. I'm going to tuck in my shirt, and you're going to hold. I'm going to go on my elbows. Now, if you would like to add on, you do not have to, but if you want to, lift up a foot and then lift up the other. Point the foot behind you and then the other. Good. Otherwise, you're just holding a plank. 6, 5, 4, 3. Very good. 2, hang in there. You're doing great. 1, rest your pelvis. You're in a sphinx. Press up and do a cobra. 8, 7, 6, 5. This looks so good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to make our pillow. Our arms are a pillow. Lift up one leg, lift up the other, lift up one leg, lift up the other, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to add on, lift up both legs and tap the feet together. The knees are off the floor. You're relaxing your shins. Continue to tap for the inner thighs and the hamstrings. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, recover. Now go back to single leg lifts. 1, you pivot off the floor. You pivot your hip off the floor. Single leg extensions. Act like you're trying to touch the wall behind you, and that'll keep your low back long as opposed to jamming your low back to lift your leg. Now your neck is soft. It's not getting congested. Now we're going to add on, your arms are like a field goal post. You're wide. Lift up your right arm and your left leg, then your left arm and your right leg. This is called swimming. You're adding opposite limbs in extension. Then you lower opposite ends in, limbs in extension. Now to make it harder, all the limbs come off the floor and you continue with your extension in diagonal opposite limbs. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Inhaling and exhaling. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4. Lift up your upper back a little bit more, Catherine. 3, 2, and recover. Now the recover could be a child pose, knees together or wide. I'm going to let you choose. This is a good place if you need water to grab some water. I'm going to grab a sip. 5, 4, 2. Inhale. And we're at a great place for a back extension and flexion. So cat-cow is just a great way to get a few things taken care of. A flexion and an extension. Now, if you're really low back flexible and you tend to get lordotic like a gymnast, you want to put on the brakes before your low back gets too extended. Now, to add on, curl your toes, lift up your knees, and make it a little harder. Flexion, extension. This is the beast. 8, 7, 6. Good. I like what I see. 5. Enjoy it. 4. You're as young as your spine, so we're taking care of it. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now, if you'd like to take a child's pose with those toes curled under, it's going to add a foot stretch. If you have some kind of foot issue, then don't do that. 5, 3, 2. And now it's time for push-ups, everyone's favorite. Now, this one way you can do push-ups is up against the wall with your hands on the wall and your feet away. This is another way. It's called a cube push-up or a box push-up. Pretty modified, right? So you feel safe. The other way is on your knees. I like how you're going ahead with it. I'm just showing all the modifications. On your toes. The head dropping is probably one of the big cues. So imagine you have a stick on your back. The low back dropping is another one. All right, how about 5 more? 4, energize. 3, your legs. 2, good. 1, recover. Now with this child pose, you can bend your elbows to tap your upper back. 5, hands down again. We're going to do a second set. If you need to do cat-cow instead, you can do that. Otherwise, second set. 1, 2, good. 3, head pulls back. 4, rest if you need to. 5, 6, 7, lift the ribs a little bit, Betty. 8, good. Polly, 9, 10. Now at this time, walk your hands far, 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 far over. Hold. 5, long and fluid inhale, exhales. Walk it over more if you wake up the lat and it needs to go further. 3, 4. Add a clamshell if you want to. It's a nice way to get deep in that lat. Open up your armpit. Walk it over more if you need to. And then the other side. Walk, walk, walk. Walk over more if you need to. Open up your armpit. And breathe into the areas you're stretching. Find the areas that need attention. All right. Inhaling. And exhaling. Walking it back. Let your elbows, I'm going to have extra support here. We came up with 13, right? So if we do plank transitions, you come on your toes or your knees, and this is one plank. Now you flip, and there's a side plank. This is number 2. You flip, and this is the front plank. 3. You flip, side plank. 4. Front plank. 5. 6. Good. Hold front plank. 7. Hold side plank. 8. Hold front plank. 9. Hold side plank. 10. Front plank. 11. Side plank. 12. Front plank and hold. 13. Rest your pelvis. Very good. Now, once you're down, take your hands like a pillow again and lift up just the right leg, and then lower, and then just the left leg. Just the right leg and just the left leg. Now, we're going to add on an extension with rotation. So have your fingertips near your temples or your cheeks. Lift up your torso. And as you lift up your left leg, your torso is going to rotate right shoulder towards that left booty. Lift up your torso, right leg, and you're rotating. Now, keep going with attention to your neck. You're going to soften your neck. You're going to make sure you're not creating any extra congestion back there. You might have to tuck your chin. Your right torso lifts right diagonally, and your opposite leg. Left leg, right torso. Right leg, left torso. Good. 6, 5, 4, belly pulls up. 3, good. 2, 1. Now, take a bent knee position. This is a way to relieve tension. You can also take a child pose, or you can just bend your knees. I like it. And sway out tension. Yeah, if you need a child pose, take it. Lower your legs. Take your hands beside your hips, and palms are facing the floor. I just want you to see if when you lift up, that's okay with your shoulders. If it's not, put them up here, put your hands up. Otherwise, could you interlace your fingers and lift? Otherwise, can you keep adding on? Lift up your thighs. Now just breathe and lift. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, you're doing it. 6, you look great. 5, 4, 3, everybody's looking good. 2, recover. Now just switch your hands. So if your hands were interlaced, switch which one's on top. Carrying your arms from the side, just leave them there. Everybody else, we're just going to lift and decide if your shoulders need a different positions, take it. Otherwise, you're just lifting up your back. You're lifting up your arms. You're lifting up your legs. You're probably looking down at your mat. Beautiful, and come down. You could do that again, or if you want to hold on to a foot or ankle, you can. So take an inhale. Good. Anytime you need to child pose, please do. You might just be doing the same posture we did, or a bow. Lift up. Breathe. How little can you exert here? One more. Child pose. Press your hips back. Now let your arms stretch either underneath your forehead or in front of you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to a side plank, we're going to take an arm up and over. So with your, I'm going to double up my mat. You can do that if you'd like. I do like to have that extra protection. Your hand is on your hip at first. This is going to be very strong and vertical. Take an inhale. Now paint a big rainbow and lift your hip as you reach your arm up and over. Now when you come down, don't really hang out on your hip. Don't really rest totally. Just maybe touch it for a moment. Your arm is very strong though. 3, that's the more important thing. You're never collapsing in your shoulder. 4, good. 5, good, long arm. 6, heads against the imaginary wall. 7, good, hip lifting and lowering if you can. Can you do 2 more bonus? So make it 10 if you can. 9, I like it. 10. Now when you lower, you still have control in that arm. Switch it up. Double up that mat. That way you're not in any pain. You want the exercise to be associated with comfort and joy. So inhale, you're gonna up and over. 1, good, and 2, and 3, good, head back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more if you can. 9, 10. Perfect. Lower your hip, adjust your mat. Now, if you need a sip of water, do. We are going to take another 30-second roll down. So take an inhale. 1, 2. 12. You're probably going to be tucking your chin about now. Look down towards those thighs. 20. But you don't have any tension in your neck. Scan just to make sure. Good, Babs. Take a full body stretch when you're there. Inhale. Exhale, your hands go by your hips. Slide your feet up. Now, this is a modified corkscrew. Your legs are glued together as you take them in a circle. Inhale. Circle in the other way. Inhale. And circle. Inhale. And circle. All right. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hug those legs in. We're going to take the left leg really long. Now take the right foot and kind of lift your booty up so you can take a knee down twist. Your left hand is now on your thigh. Your right arm, you could add on a circle series with the shoulder flexibility in mind, scapula moving up and down the back. Now, eventually you're going to find a great place for that hand to be. You're probably looking towards that hand and just enjoy. We're going to take another inhale. And as you exhale, realign your spine. We'll take it to the other side, right leg long. The booty lifts up, and now the left arm can go around in maybe 5 circles or so. While you're doing this, you're still already starting to wake up the back and the hip. The shoulders are getting some more flexibility, mobility. On that 5th one, you can leave your arm out. Your gaze might be that way as long as it doesn't hurt your neck. Notice how you feel, how one side feels compared to the other. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to slowly come back. And we're going to take a quad stretch. So if you're on your side, your top hand goes to your foot behind you. Your shoulder is open. Now, some of you might want to roll down on your back and be on your roller, or I'll do it this way. Yep, good. I like it. You're already doing it. Good. Either way. Now, this one is a lot harder. The roller's so nice for that. Just relax. Your ribs are pulling down, your pubic bone's pulling up. Just notice how that feels. We're going to take an inhale. And as you exhale, let that foot come out. Now your other foot's going to go either in your hand, or if you're doing the lying down stretch, your foot's going to pull under. And you might be on the roller. You might be on your side. Most of us are going to be on our side. If you're on the roller, it is a nice addition to take the arms up. Relaxing. Terrific. We're going to take another inhale. As you exhale, you can slowly come out of that. Getting ready to take a hamstring stretch. So if you'd like a ring or a Dynaband, I'm going to grab my ring today. You can use that as a way to get a little less tension in the arms. So when you're stretching, you are trying to relax the tension. So I'm just holding on enough that I can relax in my shoulders, my neck, my hamstrings. I am holding on to a ring, so I have to use a tiny bit of muscle tone, but I don't want to really over contract here. The belly of my muscle is what I'm focused on, not my knee pain, not my sit bone. So make sure there's no knee tear, like sit bone tear, or you want to feel the belly. If you're in doubt, back off the intensity for hamstring stretch. Less is more. It's not worth getting an injury. You're just relaxing any tension in your face, your knees, your shoulders. You can internally rotate that leg and take it across a little bit. You might have that urge to go out towards inner thigh or even just a little out towards midline inner hamstring. Feel the whole body relax. We're going to slowly bring it in. We're going to let the other foot up. The other leg comes down. Ease into it because we're just starting. The knee is soft. The sit bone is soft, meaning you don't have any tension in those ends. You just, the belly of the muscle, your shoulders are relaxed. One side may feel different and you're honoring that side where it is. Your exhales release tension from the jaw, the eyes. They release tension from the shoulders. Great. I almost feel like you're heavy in the hips. You're relaxing through your back. You're melting into the floor. You might internally rotate that leg and cross the midline a little bit for that outer hamstring. Feel your other leg. See if it's actually relaxed or if it's accidentally tightening. If you're uncomfortable here at all, a lot of times you can use a pillow underneath your head to get more comfortable. Or you might have to bend that right knee so your low back is comfortable. Nothing should be pulling uncomfortably. Very good. Yeah, let your exhale just relax that. I saw some of you just released it more. You may be starting to head towards maybe just an inch to the outside, a little inner hamstring, or even wider is outer hamstring. take another few moments here and slowly come out, and you can put yourself up against a wall or a couch so you can do a leg up. Just take a moment to relax your body in a leg up position. This is for circulation and for meditation. So relax the mind and let yourself just notice how you feel when you're letting go. Nothing to do, nothing to complete, just feeling your existence, just being. Inhaling in through your nose and expanding your belly, feeling that breath expand the ribs and all the way up to the chest. And letting your exhale just relax you. Like you're melting. Relaxing. Let it go. Notice how it feels to restore your nervous system back to a healthy state of being without any excess tension in the body. And keep that sense of relaxation as you slowly come up towards a seated position facing the front of the room. Lift up through your spine and just take a moment to set an intention of further self-care. Maybe a cup of tea or a hot bath, some healthy food. Just notice whatever idea comes to mind. With your hand on your heart and your other hand on top, just making a little promise to yourself to continue nurturing yourself today. And with that next inhale, so it is. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes open, come back into the room. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm so glad to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Stay warm. Oh, look at this baby. Look at all the dogs. Oh, hi. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.